Amir Khan just won a very close, unanimous 12-round decision over Julio Diaz. In my opinion, Amir Khan's career is done at world level. It's done. Right, Khan looks damaged to me. He looks damaged. Now, he did show a few improvements, I guess, but not that many improvements. I mean, he wasn't... What improvements did he show? All right, he was picking his punches better. He slowed down his pace. Yeah, he wasn't rushing his shots as much. He did show a few improvements. He was keeping his hands up and what have you, and he was trying to think about what he was doing more. So yeah, he did show improvements, no question. He did look different than the normal Khan looks, but crucially, his sense of positioning was still terrible, and he got dropped by Diaz in the 4th round, all over again, by a left hook as well. Diaz was catching him with left hooks, and he was following up with right hands. And Khan got dropped in the 4th, and he was hurt. I mean, he's quite seriously hurt on several occasions in this fight. On several occasions. His chin, to me, has got worse. And he was never known for having great punch resistance in the first place, but I think his punch resistance is worse now than ever. You got to remember that those fights that he's had, light welterweight, he's taken a lot of punishment. He took a lot of punishment in the Maidana fight, took a lot of punishment in the Peterson fight, took a lot of punishment in the Garcia fight. And it all adds up. It all adds up. And I just think his chin is worse than ever. He was getting hurt constantly by Diaz, who is a career lightweight. He's not even that strong. But he was hurting Khan with ease. And Khan never once really hurt Diaz. So it's not like Khan has got spectacular power to get him out of trouble. Right? He just gets out of trouble by running around the ring, holding, doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, some people have actually been saying on Facebook that he looks worse under Virgil Hunter than he looked under Freddie Roach. At least with Freddie Roach, he had the kind of offense that could keep opponents honest. But in this fight with Julio Diaz, because Khan's punch output was so low compared to how it normally is, he wasn't throwing anything out there to keep Diaz occupied. Diaz was just able to walk in. I mean, Diaz himself don't have a great chin, so he wasn't as bold, coming in as some other fighters might have been, like Lamont Peterson or what have you. But, either way, I think, like I say, man, Khan's career, as far as I'm concerned, at world level is finished. I think one of the biggest mistakes I think that Khan has made in his career was moving up from lightweight. Right? A lot of people might find that a strange thing to say, but I think Khan would have been better at lightweight, fighting the likes of Ricky Burns and them kind of people. How long he could make that weight for, I don't know. But I was never convinced when Khan moved up after the Prescott fight. I was never convinced that it was just down to him not being able to make the weight, as the reason that he got knocked out. I never saw it like that. You know what I'm saying? That was just an excuse that Khan found for himself to make sense of why he got knocked out in his own head. You get what I'm saying? Virgil Hunter has tried his best with Khan, and he has showed more improvements in this fight. I don't know whether you could say improvements, because at the end of the day, it's about what is effective for you as a fighter. But he showed a lot of changes in this fight anyway. He showed a lot of changes stylistically. But as I said, man, Khan has a terrible sense of position, and he's always out of position. He's always leaving himself in a position where he's going to get caught with big punches. And he's lucky that he didn't get the Garcia rematch right away, because Garcia would have murdered him in the rematch. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think I think his career at world level is done. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I ain't got nothing against Amir Khan. I ain't got nothing against the kid. I've stuck up for him a lot of times in the past, but I just think, from what I've seen, to me, he looked washed up. He looked finished to me. A little lightweight like that was hurting him. Pretty much every time he caught him clean, he was hurting him. And he was catching him clean a lot. Khan was on the brink of being knocked out on several occasions in that fight. So, nah, man, it don't look good for Amir Khan, man. If he manages to resurrect his career from here, I'll be amazed and I'll give him all the credit in the world. But I can't see it, man. I think at world level, the guy's done. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. So, yeah, man. Let me know how you felt about this. I know there's a lot of Khan supporters out there. I'm just giving my opinion. No one needs to get upset or anything like that about anything I'm saying. It's just my opinion. So, yeah, leave your comments in the comment section below. This is Hatman. I'm out.